At Loc-Doc Security, our mission is to help you protect your people and your property. Today, we're going to be answering a question of how can I see who's looking at my cameras? Because that's kind of a thing, right?
Yeah, you kind of need to know who's looking at your cameras and when.
Yeah, it's kind of a creepy thing to think about, right? Because
it really is.
Especially with technology, you have the ability to share viewing. Maybe you forgot who you shared it with, but also maybe you just need to see what's going on. So Zach is here with me today, and we're going to be kind of breaking that down. The importance of having the capability to know who's looking at your cameras. And I would say, just kind of a broad statement, that if you can't see that information, that's a bit scary.
Yes.
On a traditional system, you can't see who's been messing around with your cameras.
Yes.
That's
a traditional DVR system. Typically, you cannot see who has access to the cameras and what they're looking at when they do have access to the cameras.
Yeah. So not only today we're going to be talking about who has access, but also you can see exactly what they've been doing.
Oh yeah, you can see a lot of information, and we'll dive into that. So on here, we've had a lot of customers reach out to me recently, especially for HOAs, property management, building large commercial buildings as well. You know, hey, I got this camera system here, I've had it for a while, but we're having some issues with somebody might be looking at the cameras that aren't supposed to be looking at the cameras, or hey, they're kind of being creepy and looking at the cameras when they're not supposed to be looking at the cameras.
Okay.
So you can dive into that with our system. You can go into the system, see what users you have. So a lot of times, like you said, you might have put it in there 6 months, 2 years ago, and you might have given Joe access to the cameras and then forgot that you didn't take him off for the access for the cameras.
Well, and another thing I want to kind of point out in this is what you're talking about, any type of a community. Maybe it's a church organization or a large facility that has multiple users that have access to the cameras, which is a great add and it's a great asset. But now it's, well, is John looking at the cameras all the time and he's just constantly focused on this one camera? What is going on? And it's going to give you a little bit more detail.
Definitely. So in the system, we're going to log into the system, and we have users going to the user tab. It shows the number of users that we have in the system for the people that are looking at the cameras. So that means we've given these people all access to look at the cameras. You can designate what cameras they look at, and like that, you can do that, no problem.
So you can limit the cameras that they can see, and you can limit if they can download the footage or just view it.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Sometimes you just want them to view it. You don't want to be able to download that video and save that video for future use. And then down here, we're going to go to Audit Log. So it's going to pull an audit log. This audit log, you can go back at least 30 days on this audit log, and you can request to go farther back if you need to look at that. But in this audit log, you're going to see who went into this system, their user login, how they logged in, when they started the video, when they ended the video. So it's going to show when they started it, when they ended it, and it's going to tell what type of camera is out there, what camera they looked at, and then you can actually just jump to the video clip. So you can start and just jump straight to the video clip that they looked at. It'll take us right here to this video clip and show that this person is outside of their car. What were they doing? We're just trying to figure out what was going on there.
Which makes a lot of sense, right? So they're trying to see what is this person doing and what were they doing out there. So that's a very legitimate reason.
And then from there they can download that video and do what they need to do with that video clip if they're designated to do that.
Sure.
And it's going to continue to do that every time they look at a new camera, every time they look at any camera. Anytime they log in, it's going to show you when they logged into the Eagle Eye system. So we're just going to go through that real quick, and it just shows that they logged in and tells you what time they logged in and from what IP address actually that they logged in from. So what system they logged through. So it's pretty neat. It can actually help you out a lot with that and see who's basically kind of make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing and not just, again, being a creep and looking on cameras.
Yeah, so it gives you the ability to know who's logging in, what they're doing, and the purpose of which they're using it. I would also venture to say some other benefits from a protection standpoint outside of that is maybe you pull up and say, well, nobody ever looks at this camera. This camera has zero use at all. So let's go ahead and take it down and move it somewhere else. Or this area, obviously this view is useless or whatever. So you can use it for more analytics to understand where would be a better place to use the cameras or place the cameras, and also see the ones that are maybe highly popular. So maybe the outside parking lot is a highly popular view camera. Well, maybe we need to add additional views out there because for whatever reason, a lot of stuff is happening there, but we have limited viewing capability at that particular area.
Yes,
so
for sure.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It gives a lot of detail and a lot of data, and
you can filter it out too. So you can filter it by user. You can filter it by the event. You can filter it by camera as well. So there's a lot of different functionalities that you can.
So you could just see show me everything that has happened on this one particular camera.
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. Yep. Lots of great information there. A very powerful add-on in a system that we talk a lot about, just being able to view the cameras from your phone or being able to view cameras from your computer very easily, but the power pack information in there to know who and how they're using the system gives you the understanding and really the information to make good, positive decisions moving forward.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. If you'd like to learn more information about camera systems and how you can use them for your business or for your community or for your church or for your organization, please connect with us. You can find out more information listed below, or you can click the link to book an appointment directly with us and find out more. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.